Hello, my beautiful earth placements. That would be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Welcome or welcome back. I'm Empath Divine, your intuitive reader. Happy Friday or whenever you come across this read here. This is going to be a self-love, self-care message for your highest good here, what you need to know for your journey here. So take what resonates and feel free to look at your other placements and your element charts, which could be your fire, your air, and your water, okay? And if you want to book what reads like this, feel free to look in the community tab to book for a self-care, self-love reading for your highest good while you're on your journey here. I hope after this video you give it a thumbs up and share it. And if you're any new Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgos, I hope you hit the subscribe button and stick around with your girl. But I love self-care, love, and empowerment. If any of you have been following me on my journey for a long time, I always love to speak about self-love. I have another channel called You Matter, and that's what I like to talk about that as well, because you do matter. So, I mean, before we can manifest all the things that we want in our life, we got to have that self-love. We got to have that empowerment. We have to have that healing in order for other things to come in, okay? So we're going to see, what do you need to know, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, for your highest good here in your journey, okay? Especially with retrograde in right now. I know there could be a lot going on energy-wise with you guys, okay? You're going to make it. You're going to push through. What does Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo needs to know for their highest good in their current journey here? Self-love, self-care here, Spirit. Okay, a lot of you need to soak in the bath here. A lot of you need to cleanse your energy. I feel like you've been walking on your feet a lot lately. Like, I just always feel you're very busy. You're doing so much for everybody else. It's like, damn, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, did you make a time for you yet? Get those crystals, get those candles, get that nice relaxing music, and tune the world out and take a nice bath for 30 minutes. Get that pink Himalaya salt. Get that black salt in there, which is really good. Put some of that Florida water in there and just relax your soul. Some of you might need to do a deep spiritual cleanse. I was going to say an egg cleanse too, because I feel like a lot of you, because earth signs, you're healers. A lot of you work with your hands. Even if you're not doing psychic or medium work, which I feel some of you are, but I do feel you guys could work with animals. I feel like you guys could work in a hospital, or you teach or something like that, but you're always around people. Okay? I'm hearing therapist, coach, you do a lot. So you need to declutter your energy, because you're taking on a lot of energies throughout the day here, okay? Some of you need to just get around like-minded people here. I hear family, just really get around lovable people here. And sometimes family, guys, do not have to be blood related. So if you see that family and you go, well, I ain't messing with this and this and that person, you don't have to force yourself to. This can just be your soul tribe family that I feel like you should be embracing. 46 and 23 can be angel numbers for you, okay? Let's see if there's anything else. I feel like, too, with the family card, this is also a sign saying that you need to nurture yourself, too. Because I feel like a parent in this card. I feel a mother feminine energy is giving me Mother Gaia energy here. Mother Earth, that is. But I feel like you guys are nurturers. You know what I mean? You're always attentive to everybody's needs. But it's like, damn, I need a hug. Somebody can come towards you, an older person, could be like, hey, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, let me just give you a hug. Embrace it, okay? Because you need to be taken care of too, guys. You work so damn hard. Yeah, you're being told to drink tea here, 21 here. I feel like this is about your health. Some of you could definitely be doing a lot of purging right now. And I feel like the symptoms are getting really strong because of retrograde. It's going to be over the first, but that week is still that clear out. I definitely feel like towards the end of January, you're going to feel more rejuvenated. You're going to feel really good. Really, really good here. A lot of you are getting common colds. Some of you are definitely having things with respiratory. So you might have asthma, bronchitis. It could be triggering you a little more. People can have their allergies triggering to them. Some of you could be getting, they're saying migraines, headaches. All of that is circulating around your chakras. If you look up the symptoms you had and you compare it to the chakras, it's all about your chakras. So it's being unblocked, okay? Nasal congestion. Some of you are going to be having sinus flare-ups. Some of you probably never had this problem before, but you're having it this year, because I feel like there's a major upgrade in your life here. And if any of you Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgos are doing the work, you're literally doing your inner work at the same time, you're going to have to be prepared for this, because remember, the bag got to come out, right? It's like, how when you tell a kid, you got to drink this medicine. I know it's nasty, or if someone has the Earl and it's like, I know it's nasty to throw up. I mean, everybody hates throwing up, right? You feel like you're dying when you're throwing up. But it's like you have to let all that nastiness out, and then you'll start to feel better, right? I always compare it to some people who goes to a detox program, you know, with drugs and things of that sort. Those first 3 days or first 2 weeks and first month, when they're letting those drugs out their body and that withdrawal, they don't feel like they're going to make it. But then as time progresses, they feel lighter, you know, because I always say it's like you got the demon out of you, you know. So I feel like that's what some of you guys are dealing with. But tea is very beneficial. I feel some of you need to replace the caffeine with tea. Replace the coffee with tea. Replace the nicotine with tea. There are a lot of herbal tea benefits here, okay, that definitely even can help you with your chakras. Do know they have chakra tea too. Feel free to look it up. They have it on Amazon or in your local, you know, markets and things of that sort, Whole Foods, etc. But if you look up chakra tea, they even have chakra tea that can help you stay in balance, okay? Yeah, we have Nourish Your Temple. Yep, it's just like what I was saying. 38, Nourish Your Temple here. All that green is saying like the detoxing that's going on. So I feel like there's a lot of toxic being pulled out. Some of you could be having stomach problems, stomach issues, I feel too. If you've been dealing with that, I feel like that's going to alleviate and leave because you're decluttering. Yeah, you have to make sure you're taking care of yourself here towards Capricorn and Virgo here. I always feel like when it comes to the earth signs, you guys are like, you know, always the ones that like you kind of have things with your health a little more, because it's like you always like put your health to the side for a little bit and do for everybody else. So you're also being told to release your doubts here. So I do feel like you guys have been battling with your negative subconscious here. Maybe a lot of you are doubting that what you're working on is not going to happen for you. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting the situation that's not going to get better. Okay, but it is going to get better. Okay, so I feel like you are going to do that. Yeah, it says you've been here before. Trust yourself and believe in your own strength to your own life. And it is true though. You have been a soul that been here many times here. And see, that's why it's good to tap within, because when you make that connection with your higher soul and your inner soul, they're going to be helping you and pushing you and telling you, hey, this is what we need to do. We did this already, you know, like that. But I feel like you are going to be releasing doubts here. Okay, so just know that. We even have soulmate coming out here as well too. Okay, so maybe you guys are having doubts about love. Maybe some of you feel like you're never going to have your person come into your life, you know. Maybe you feel like that because you had a bad experience with love. Because I do feel that some of you towards Capricorn and Virgo feel very unloved. And it is kind of normal, because usually when the holidays come in, the depression rate is very high. And I want to tell somebody out there, if you are battling depression right now, that they have a lot of mental support groups, really, like even more, like they're working overtime a lot even during the holidays, their work. So feel free to look that up. I did put something in my community tab maybe like months back in the summer. If you scroll on it, I do have some hotlines for mental health for you to talk to people. National suicide prevention tips. I'm not saying anybody wants to do that, but it is good for me to put that out there. I have it for the US. I have it for all over. I put some numbers. So if you was to scroll on my community tab, you will see it. It's not that far back, maybe since the summer here, but I do feel a lot of you are feeling very lonely, and some of you are doubting if you're going to have that person. But for this to come out into the read is beautiful, because it is showing. It says the divine will provide you with love, but it's when you're ready. Okay. And it means when you're ready, meaning you, your inner self and your higher self. Okay. But I feel like that's happening. I feel like it, yeah. Escape materialism. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are very headsprung on money. And I'm not saying that in a greedy way here. I just feel like a lot of you towards Capricorn and Virgo had a very hard upbringing when it came to about money. You probably struggled a lot. You probably lived in poverty a lot, and some of you may still be living in that now. And I feel like some of you, like that's the reason why some of you neglect your health physically and mentally, because your mind is always on money, money, money. I got to do this. I got to make this right. And do realize your opposite sign is a water sign. So water signs have that tendency too. Okay. Taurus, your opposite sign is Scorpio. Capricorn is Cancer. You know, Virgo, it's Pisces. So check water out as well too. So I feel like you have a really deep rooted connection with money. Okay, and that's being changed. You're working on that. Yeah, you guys have to shift your focus away from material things and develop a healthy inner world. Okay, and I feel like that's what you are continuing to try your best to work on. Can we get a last message here for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo? Thanks, Spirit. Yeah, changing a bad habit. Yep, and I feel like that's what you guys are trying to do. I feel like your bad habit is neglecting yourself a lot. Yeah, it's neglecting yourself a lot. It's neglecting yourself a lot, and it's not believing in yourself. It's with your confidence. And honestly, I feel like it's because of how you were raised growing up. I feel like there was someone you looked up to, whether it was a mother, a father, or whoever your guardian was, and they didn't give you that pat on the back, and it made you seek for validations in the wrong places instead of seeking it within yourself here. So I feel like you struggle with that from the way how you grew up. I feel it very strong. I feel it strong for a mother and a father. But like I said, it could be a guardian, whoever raised you. Maybe some of you have grandparents who raised you. Maybe you lost your parents. Your parents could have passed away at a young age, and that can cause a lot of damage too. But I do feel like you guys are trying to work on changing that bad habit, especially how you guys are viewing about love and feeling like love is not going to happen. You're the only signs that came out with soulmate. I feel like some of you, though, there might be some towards Capricorn and Virgos that do have their soul counterpart in their life here. But I'm hearing maybe you might feel like you treat them bad a little bit due to what you've been going through, but they're still by your side. Okay, but it does feel like some of you are single here. Yeah, I feel like you guys are doing that. On your journey, this is what you will continue to do, is work on yourself and putting yourself first here. So I hope that this resonates for you towards Capricorn and Virgo, and may you have a blessed weekend. Bye for now.